One time in my life I felt that. What was my purpose? And sometimes you graduate out of high school, you look for that job, you look for that career, college, degree, you still question, is this my purpose? Well, I want to tell you, until you find the center of your being, you will continue to walk and live, going through the motions. And how many people out there right now go through the motions? You may be making $50,000 a year, $100,000 a year, $200,000, $1 million a year. You may be making $10,000 a year and not happy, going through the motions. Meaning, you get a job, you continue to work, you're not happy. Come home, you're angry with your parents, angry with your wife, angry with your kids, angry with yourself, you're not happy. You can't have a good time around your friends because your mind is wondering, what is my purpose? What is my purpose? Especially for men. Because life is very, very challenging for a man. They expect us to be leaders. When I say they, I'm talking about God created a man to be a leader, to be a fighter, to set examples in his home, in his house, for his wife, for his kids, for other men around him that look up to him. And how can you do that if you don't know what your true purpose is? Or if you're not happy with yourself and your position and where you're at? So let's take money out of this equation. Let's start talking about the purpose and how you're going to find your purpose. One piece of advice that I can give to you to find your purpose is to spend time with yourself. Spend time away from distractions, away from people who distract you, who take your time away from you. Now, when you talk about taking time away from you, I'm talking about taking time away from the things that you may enjoy. You may used to write, you don't do it anymore. You may used to sing, you don't do it anymore. You may used to read books, and you don't do it anymore. You may, whatever your hobby is, try to get that back into your life. That's one part of your purpose.
Ever since I was a chick, knew I was a shit. Try to keep on to come round, she wanna get hit. She thinks she done made me.
Alright y'all, welcome back to the channel. I'm sorry if this video is coming out later than I wanted to. I'm posting this one because we are going to Hawaii in about a week. We'll be there when you guys are watching this probably, but yeah, I'll be making probably like a long ass video from that trip. I don't know yet. It's kind of a trip meant to get away from the content and shit, but I can never really go without making content, so I'll probably make a video. Alright, so one thing that's been on my mind, and I know a lot of you guys have thought the same thing, the winter arc stuff is like, it's great. I love it. Like, I just think, I think it's getting out of hand a little bit. For me, it literally means that the weather's getting colder. I'm still doing the exact same thing I do all the time. Going to the gym, eating, lifting, working. I don't know. Nothing's really changing for me. I just like the whole idea of winter arc because just, I don't know, it fits me. I'm just that type of guy. I don't know. I like it. I'm from Michigan, so obviously I'm used to like snow and stuff in the winter. So that's kind of why I like it so much, because I love snow. I like the colder weather. Like, I don't know. After moving here, it's just hot all the fucking time. Like, always. It's always hot. It's humid. And I don't love it. Michigan was humid too. But North Carolina is humid and hot all the time. And I don't love it. So I probably will be a little bit more. Probably get a little fluffy coming up in the next few months. But I'm also really looking forward to making content. I also have a few more trips planned, which I'm really excited for. To get more videos. And potentially moving again. Which I've talked about that before. But we'll see about that. People can call it corny. People can call it whatever. I get that. You can call it corny because some of it maybe is, But like at the end of the day, if someone is using this as their motivation to like lock in and, you know, change their life for the better, then why the fuck are we hating on them? It's more hating than positivity. So if you're scrolling your For You page or Explore page, it's very rare to find a positive post with positive comments. It's either a post with negative ass comments or a negative post with negative comments. I know for me, I've tried to take a step back and not watch as much content because it helps me mentally and it keeps me more creative when I'm not watching other people's content. I can be a lot more creative when I'm not watching other people's content, so I've tried to take a step back. Obviously, there's still the, you know, doom scrolls here and there, but as far as like, you know, scrolling for hours, no. And if it is, choose those memes because, bro, my Explore page is the funniest fucking memes, but we can't talk about that on YouTube. I'm just sick of seeing so much negativity, bro. Like, it sucks because that's not what fitness should be about at the end of the day. Like, this whole winter arc thing is supposed to be a motivational thing. It's supposed to be something positive for people to use as, to get better and, you know, strive for better things. So, I don't know. Just my thoughts. I got a bulk, so I'm going to be eating a lot more. And, but as far as lifting goes, we're still keeping the same, you know, same split right now. I might switch it up soon, but yeah, we're gonna be grinding still. I love the grungy gym that I've been lifting at. It really honestly has been a better gym to lift at than the one you guys seen in the intro, just because you don't have to deal with the shitty people that go there. I don't know, it's not a 30-minute drive either. It's just nice. So if I'm being honest too, I'm kind of sick of living in Charlotte. I'm sick of the traffic. I'm sick of the amount of people, bro. Like, there's just so many fucking people in one spot, and it's like, bro, what is happening? I don't know. I know I'm in the city, so I can't really complain, but I don't know, bro. Just my thoughts. I'm sorry I'm ranting y'all, but we are editing the intro right now. But like I was talking about last video, about the car, truck content, whatever, I also had something come in for the truck. It's pretty much a tuner. So if you guys know anything about trucks, to tune them, diesels, you have to delete the emissions on them, right? And that's actually illegal to do, and it's very expensive. It's like $7-8 grand to do. So I actually bought a tuner that you can actually unlock the ECM yourself. So I'm gonna go probably put this in today. It's gonna give me like, I guess it could give you 150 extra horsepower. So I'm all for that. I'm all for the horsepower gains. So we are gonna put this in today. I don't know if I'm gonna show y'all. Maybe just do like a little run with it after. But some of you guys probably don't give a fuck about this. But I'm just showing y'all what's going on in my life. I've been putting a lot of money into the truck. I actually just had to put a deposit down for new tires, which will be going in next week, I think. And then I also got an exhaust coming, a few different upgrades. We're gonna get the truck dialed in. Yeah, I'm gonna get to work. I'll catch you guys in a little bit. We're losing those wheels next week. We got different wheels, tires set up coming. We have new headlights in. We have clears because they were like an orange right here. I hated it. So I spent like 2 days working on the headlights. Took me a minute, but. And then the steps got to come off because I hate them. They look ugly. So, and windshield tint maybe in the future. I don't know. All right, beautiful sunset, I know. But let me show you guys what I'm gonna eat before we go to the gym. All right, the wonderful Kate cooked me up 2 burgers with no cheese because I ate all the cheese last night. Whoops. Sweet potato fries, and a little ketchup on the side. This is my 3rd meal today, so I've been trying to eat at least 3 meals before I go to the gym. That way we're fully stocked up on food, and yeah, I have a good pump and shit, but.
What up?
Also, picked up the iPhone 16, forgot to mention that. I would like to shoot some more videos with this before I make a YouTube video with it, because I don't fully understand all the camera stuff on here, but this camera is amazing. I've already shot log on it and I graded it, so I'll show you that right here. That was shot with my phone in ProRes, so this is crazy. It's got 10-bit color, which is pretty much the same as having a 10-bit camera. It just doesn't have the depth of field. Obviously there's no lenses, you just got the telephoto, the wide angle, and the regular, but they're also not like great when you use the other ones. The regular is great, but the wide angle and the telephoto aren't. So obviously there are limitations to the iPhone. I'm not saying it's going to be able to do everything that this can do, but it is pretty damn good. And if you want to spend the money to get an iPhone, you also have an amazing camera with it. So yeah, I'll do some more videos in the future with it, but yeah. Okay guys, made it to the gym. So we are at the fitness factory because I don't want to drive 30 minutes to the gym. But like I mentioned earlier, my motivation for the gym has been pretty down bad. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I'm not skipping the gym. Take my rest days when I need to and shit. The problem is I don't feel like I'm having good workouts, and I'm going in there kind of like, you know, like just not feeling good. And I know someone commented last video about some vitamins and different things to take, which I am taking vitamins. I'm taking all of them, vitamin D, beef liver, everything that I need to. I don't think that's a problem. You know, some of it could be related to my sleep schedule. You know, yeah, because I can't lie, it's not very good. Not a good sleep schedule. So maybe that is part of it. But I also just think I just need to go to 3 rest days a week. It sounds crazy, right? Like 3 rest days a week. The old me would be fucking freaking out right now. But I do think I'm going to recover better because I am someone who trains. I train pretty hard. I don't know. It's hard to tell on camera, I guess, how hard I train. But I really do. And I try to get the most out of every set. So my body's always broken down. And it's never feels like it's, you know, it doesn't feel like it's 100%, which, you know, it's not supposed to. But it never even feels like it's 90%. I feel like I'm like running on 75% most of the time. The old me would have never taken a rest day, bro. I used to lift like 6-7 days a week just because I love being in the gym so much. And now it's kind of like, I like being in the gym and everything, but it feels like the gym has become, but for me now, I'm like so back and forth with, should I take a rest day? Should I not take a rest day? How do I feel? I do a push-up, make sure my chest isn't sore. If it's not sore, I'm hitting chest. But, you know, it's hard to tell. It's really hard to tell because it's not just sore or not sore. It's also your mental, if your CNS is burnt out. Cause I have like, the problem with me is I've been having these leg days, and after the leg days, I usually have a chest day, which I'm benching. So not very good for the nervous system there. So I got to figure that out too. But people ask me how long I've been training, but I really only have been training for about 3, I wouldn't even say 3 years. I don't know. It's so hard to tell, bro, because like I started lifting during COVID, like actually trying to like lift, but I was only going like 2-3 times a week. And I wasn't really like doing any crazy shit. I was just kind of like learning, going through motions and shit. And then I really started to take it serious like the year after COVID. But I also got like 7-8% lean. 7-8%. I got like 8% body fat. So I was extremely depleted. I was definitely gaining no muscle. And I was very like just depleted in general. I was doing hella cardio, running miles, shit like that. So that was kind of a setback year. So I kind of don't want to count that year because I really made no progress. So in the year after, which would be 2022, right? Yeah, 2022-ish maybe. I would say it's my first year actually getting better at lifting and stronger and doing shit like that and less cardio and actually putting weight back on. So I don't know. I would say I'm that experienced. I'm still relatively new compared to like some other lifters that have been like 10 years, 11 years. I'm like, but it is what it is. I'm learning just like y'all. So I'm going to go in and hit an arm day. We're just going to knock out some arms. Yeah, guys, take your rest days because you definitely need to. I was watching Max's video, Max Taylor, the other day. He's been very vocal about how much rest is important in younger lifters, not just experienced lifters, because when you're starting out, you think you're invincible. You can go lift 6 and 7 times a day, 6-7 days a week, and it'll catch up to you because you're not making the progress. Like the newbie gains are very fast. Like they'll happen, I don't even know. They'll happen like quick. I don't know when the fuck I ever had newbie gains. I don't even know. I don't remember having I didn't even get them. If that tells you anything, I didn't even get them. I don't know. I don't know what happened, but yeah. All right, that's enough yapping. All right, I'm gonna go hit arms. Get you guys in there. Alright guys, a few days later, I actually forgot to film an outro. I don't remember why, but I get really busy. My family's in town for a little bit. Yeah, I have like a horrible like social battery, so does Kate. So we don't really like to do much besides what we do on a daily basis. So when we go out, we go to things or whatever it is, I get like drained like really fast. So it's been very difficult for me to get any work done past couple days. And also, I have not wanted to work out at all. I'm kind of just like, I don't know. I'm just in this weird, like, we leave for Hawaii soon. And I just feel like I have a lot to do as far as, like, business content stuff goes versus, like working out is kind of, like, on the back burner right now. I'm kind of just so, I don't know. Like I mentioned before the workout, I don't know. It's just kind of something I'm not super in love with, which sucks because, you know, I love the gym, but it's just not there right now. So I'm going to take some time in Hawaii, take some time off the gym, really, you know, give my body some rest, give my mental some rest, just enjoy the trip. And we'll be back with some banger videos, banger content. Winter's coming. We got freaking more trips coming. So, but like usual, appreciate you guys watching. See you next time.